We deal in small group adventure tours. We offer over 1,000 of these trips. Average size is about 12, and we go to all 7 continents and beyond.
Wow. Was GAP formed and by whom?
It was formed by an individual called Bruce Poontip in Toronto in 1990, so we're in our 17th year. Well, we offer 10 different styles, or trip styles as we like to call them, ranging from the most sort of, assisted backpacking, which we call our Roam trip, where we use local transport and stay in locally owned guest houses and hostels, right up to comfort, and we also own our own purpose-built a marine expedition ship, and that obviously is at a higher level as well, which goes down to the Antarctic and also up to the Arctic. So we have a whole range to suit everyone's taste, but also budget. No, we generally have ground handlers that we book through, but they are locally owned. That's a big part of what we do, is to provide a responsible social and economic program where the monies go back into the local community. We also operate our own foundation, which is called Planetera, and that has a series of projects and works with international charities, and it's all about putting something back into local communities. We have a series of projects which we do take people to visit so that they can see. If we go to Peru, for example, which is one of our key destinations, we have a couple of projects running there, and we take the tours around there. People can see what we're actively doing, and I'm sure pretty much when we get this program up and running, we will try to do the same. We're expanding our range to take into things such as cooking or photography, actual activities that people want to do that they enjoy doing at home but want to do abroad. But we have trip styles for everything from hiking. You can go mountain biking in Tibet. You can do nature trips. Obviously, a lot of people that go on the MS Explorer, they're very interested in seeing wildlife, and we'll take them to the most remote places on the earth where they can actually spend their time taking photographs and seeing wildlife that they can only normally hear about or read about or see on television. So we have a full demographic. The average age of people that come with GAP is about 38, and it slightly favours females, but we have people from very young age to people who are senior citizens travelling with us. The average cost of a GAP trip is about $1,250.
$1,250, and what's the average duration?
Again, our average sort of trips tend to be sort of 10 to 14 days. Average group size is about 10 to 12. Smallest group size in the industry.
Of course.
Well, first of all, I think the trend is towards adventure travel. It's no longer seen as a niche. I think Mintel reported in 2005 1 in every 4 holidays booked out of Europe would be an activity/adventure-based holiday. So this is very much the zeitgeist, I think, of the travel industry, and particularly in Europe. And I think a world travel market, a lot of the people who have come up to us from a lot of developing countries are saying that there's definitely a market for adventure travel.